Hey everyone, it's Adam here, and I'm here in my top five fantasy running backs for week one. Now, as I said with the quarterback one, we're not going for all the best ones. It's not just going to be Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler every week. It's going to be who we think have got the best matchups. And the first one that we are going for in week one is J.K. Dobbins against the Houston Texans. Now, Houston were the worst when it came to the amount of rushing yards that they would give up to their opponent last year. They haven't completely changed the whole defense. Don't get me wrong. Will Anderson is going to be a massive upgrade for them, but it's not going to stop them completely. And so, because of that, I feel that J.K. Dobbins has got a really good chance of having a good week one this week. Second up, I've gone for Aaron Jones. Similar reasons, and you're going to see this in a lot of my choices this week. Chicago were 31st when it came to giving up the amount of rushing yards they did. Now, Aaron Jones has always kind of struggled a little bit with fitness, but week one, he's fully fit, and you've got to feel that they're going to lean slightly more on the run game and just sort of like ease Jordan Love into it for Green Bay. So, really like Aaron Jones in this week. My third pick, I'm going to go for Raheem Mostert at Miami. Now, again, the Chargers really struggled to stop the run. They were ranked 27th when it came to the amount of rushing yards that they gave up in every game. So I think that you're going to see that Mostert is going to see a lot of action week one. Jeff Wilson's out injured. Devon Chain had a bit of an injury as well in the off season. So I think you're probably going to find that Mostert is going to see a lot of action week one. And, he can't get injured just because it's week one. He will at some point, but he can't get injured yet. So really like Mostert. My fourth choice, I'm going to go for Miles Sanders at the Carolina Panthers. Now, Atlanta struggled against the run last year as well. They have upgraded a little bit, but that defensive line is not their best part of their whole defense. That is the bit that they probably will struggle with the most. And so I do think that Sanders is going to have plenty of opportunity. A little bit similar to Jordan Love. Bryce Young, obviously, first game that he's going to have played in the NFL. I think they're going to lean on that run game quite a bit. And I think that Miles Sanders will be a really good choice in fantasy for week one. And then my final one, I'm going to go for Antonio Gibson at the Washington Commanders. Now, the reason I've gone for Gibson is that I just think that the Cardinals, who they're playing, have just kind of, I wouldn't say they've given up for the year, but I do think that they have got rid of a few like decent players on the defense, and that's going to cost them, I think, in this. Gibson isn't necessarily the big-bodied running back. That's Brian Robinson. But I think he's going to be used a lot more in the passing game, and also he's just going to be used a lot more in general this year. So I think Gibson's going to be a really good choice as well. So they're my five running backs for week one. Let us know what you think. Tell us in the comments. Tell us that we're idiots. Tell us that we're amazing. We don't care. But just tell us what you think about our choices and whether you think they're going to be good for week one. We'll be back soon. We've got the wide receivers and the tight ends coming out soon for you. So keep an eye out for them, and we'll see you all really soon.